Hey everybody, it's Luke with Figure Me Out, and today we've got the Star Wars Black Series Clone Commander Obi-Wan Kenobi. This is a Walgreens exclusive, so check those out. Again, if my Walgreens has them, yours probably does too. Taking a look at the side of packaging, we get the Black Series there, no number. On the back we get a read-up of Obi-Wan Kenobi. If you don't know who that is, you can go ahead and pause it right now and read that. I don't know why you wouldn't though, or why you'd be watching this if you didn't. Clone Commander Kenobi on the side there. And then embossed it says Obi-Wan, so that's pretty cool. Standard nothing on the top, and on the bottom we've got some barcode and some words. Let's go ahead and crack this thing open, and we'll take them over to the light box for a closer look. Here we are on the light box, and taking a look at accessories. First off, we have the stand, Star Wars The Black Series, and there's a little foothold for Obi-Wan there. Also, we get Obi-Wan's lightsaber. Looks pretty good. The paint on that is fairly clean. The lightsaber part does pop out, so you can do that. And there is a peg that I assume pegs somewhere into his belt area. Taking a look at the figure himself, and I really can't say how much I really like this face. I like the beard look, I like the hair, I like the mustache poking out a little bit. It's very Ron Swanson, very Ewan McGregor, very Clone Wars, very Obi-Wan. Just a really good, probably one of the best Obi-Wan head sculpts I think we've ever gotten. And it just looks awesome, and I'm super stoked with that. The hair is painted very nicely, the beard is painted nicely, the eyes are painted nicely, everything there is great. Taking a look at the armor itself, the cape is, it's fine, it's serviceable. It feels, a little cheap maybe, it's kind of see-through, but, it works for what it is. On this scale, it's hard to do cloth. I know, look at Mezco and stuff, and they're killing it, but, on a mass production $20 figure like this, you can't have a premium cloth. That's something you can get on the aftermarket. But anyway, the rest of the outfit looks pretty good though. Got that Stormtrooper kind of vibe going on. Got the little things in the gauntlet. It's not much there. One thing to note, I think that it was the cloth actually kind of bled onto the leg there a bit. You can see it's got a little bit of a scuffing looking thing on there. I think that's just where this fabric kind of bled onto it. And that's going to show up a lot because it's just solid white. So taking a look at the back. There is Stormtrooper stuff, and this belt does actually come off, so you can unclip that. If you want to count that as an accessory, you can. But taking a look at the back of him, got a little bit different than what we've seen with the rest of the Stormtrooper type figures, so that's pretty cool. I got that right there. And then looking at the legs, legs look pretty good. The articulation on this, we'll go over that here in a minute, but it's kind of weird how it cuts right there. It kind of cuts down, so that's kind of interesting. But anyway, looks pretty good, looks pretty cool. Let's go ahead and take this guy out and we'll talk about some articulation. Talking about articulation, first off, I was able to get that belt, or the lightsaber clipped into the belt there. But talking about articulation, Obi-Wan can look up really well. He can look down very well as well. He also gets left and right, and we get a ton of attitude, ton of pivot in that neck, which is great. I love it so much. At the shoulders, it's kind of hard, but you got to push them down. And once you push them down, you can kind of tuck them underneath there. Now, it does want to kind of scuff the shoulder a bit, so be careful with that, but you can almost get 90 with that. And it does kind of eat up the top of the shoulder there, so just be careful. Get a full rotation, get a bicep swivel, get a double jointed elbow that comes in right at 90. It's a little bit not great because of the armor there, and that's, it is what it is. Get a swivel at the wrist. My wrist on the left side is completely locked up. I need to put that in some hot water to get that loose. But on the right, he does have the articulation, but it is up and down, which is good because that's, trigger hand, and that's awesome. Love it. At the torso, he's got one of those torso joints. Crunches forward just a bit, crunches back a bit more, and then we do get pivot side to side, which is where most of that range is going to go. So you get kind of all around. It's fine. At the hips, they go out that far, which is, I guess, enough. If you turn it to the side, you can kick forward pretty good, but it does tilt the leg sideways. When you do that, if you just go straight on, you don't get nearly as much, but it is cut to where you got to kind of turn it sideways. That's fine. Rotation at the top there, got a double jointed knee comes in fairly good, and then at the ankles, they don't hinge down so much. They do hinge up pretty good though because of that cut right there, so that's interesting. And then they do have a crazy ankle rocker pivot. For a size comparison, here he is next to the Episode 3 Anakin and then the 40th anniversary Darth Vader. And you can see, I think he scales pretty good. He's a little bit shorter than both of them, specifically Vader, because Vader is, a lot bigger than even Anakin. Here he is next to a few other Obi-Wans. Hello there, and hello there. And we've got the Star Wars Episode 4 Obi-Wan, and then we've got the Padawan Obi-Wan, both from the Black Series as well. Here he is next to the Hot Toys Obi-Wan Kenobi Deluxe Edition. For another comparison, here he is next to a few Marvel Legends. We've got the Marvel Universe Captain Britain right there. We've got the Marvel Legends Captain Britain, the Union Jack from Marvel Legends, and then the Marvel Legends Spider UK. And we've got the Grim Reaper body, the Bucky Cap, and the Hyperion. So you can see how he scales with those. A little bit short, just like Black Series are, because Legends tend to run a little bit big, and Black Series tends to run a little right for 6-inch, maybe a little small. Finally, for our standard comparison across lines, here he is next to the Master Spider-Man, the Star Wars Black Series Padawan Obi-Wan, the McFarlane Fortnite Skull Trooper, and the Mezco 112 Collective Iron Man. So that's it. That's the Star Wars Black Series Clone Commander Obi-Wan. It is a Walgreens exclusive, so go ahead and check those. They should be popping up soon now. Like I said, if they're in my area, they're probably in yours, because we get things last. But what'd you guys think? Hit like, hit subscribe. Check me out over on Instagram, Luke_figuremeout at Instagram.com. I'm going to have some photos up of this guy. And I like this figure a lot. I think he's really cool. It's no secret that we like Obi-Wan in the Figure Me Out household. Obi-Wan is one of our favorite characters. And he's just awesome. And this is no different. This is an awesome figure. Love that face. Love the face printing technology and how far it's come. That looks like a real person. I mean, that's just, I know it's based off, I think, the animated series, the Clone Wars maybe, but it just looks so good. So good. But anyways, leave a comment. Let me know what you thought. Hit like, hit subscribe. And until we meet again, happy collecting.